I'm telling you, John Takeuchi.
Yeah, he's still getting hit by the same BS that I get hit by.
Nice combo right there.
Free drink, that's 2.
Yeah.
Now the level 2 is even more potent if he does get it, of course.
Yes. Okay,
Ooh.
again, back
Yo!
took Pugera's advice.
That's right.
Yo!
Yeah, yeah. Oh, 2.
Yo!
Right, does he do it though?
Hell yeah.
Is he still young? Oh, yes he is. That's John Takeuchi. He's not 30 yet.
But that's confidence, though. Now he got 0 bars. Now what you gonna do in the next scenario? Oh, there it is.
That's it.
A raw hit off of the.
No. That's okay. I got him. Didn't die. Oh my god. He really let me do that. I can't believe that. That was his match. Okay, that was just completely absurd. Did I just die? The what?
Nonetheless, that took a lot. And then the overhead right there. Doger is riding all that momentum from that last decision. Gets a throw down. Crossover's got to do something here. Oh, and he finds the hit with crouch medium punch. Wait a minute.
Do it, or you're gonna go for the safe jump first. Yeah. Oh no, actually no. He could have gone for.
It needs one more opening before it can do level 3. Whoa! Wow! What a backdash to avoid.
Well, he already found one up against the Tiger Knee before. Oh, another trade combo. Crossover. Both of these characters really thrive. In
No level 3.
Oh! Again. How is he right every single time? Yikes!
Okay. my god.
I like that whiffing buttons early. That way he can just recover fast enough.
Yeah, that's gonna cost him.
Not enough. Next hit. I think he's gonna do it regardless. I would too. He's getting closer to the burnout side of things. Why not?
Maybe he could have built a level 3.
I think he's gonna do it or wake up something.
Now D, right? Oh, I thought he might have done a level 1 to preserve the tri-beater, but he ends up getting burnt out.
Yeah, with those buttons, buffer those. Oh, the lightning beast. Yeah, you know what? Don't go down without using that beater.
Ooh, he got the hit. Can he get the comeback?
He would have maybe play a mind game first, but the lightning beast has already gone wall to wall.
Oh wow, he's getting the bar back.
We're trying to bait something out right there. Catches meta again. We talked about that driver's kiss on pressure against Bison.
Oh wow, he got the comeback.
Don't walk back.
I find it impressive. Like Killzew's defense really has been making a big difference in the set.
Excuse me. Another one. I think he's gonna do it. Just overcommit. Why not? Overhead, over that range.
Oh, sweep. Okay, that sweep was turn IQ. Is he gonna get a magic slide?
It's gonna be so tough to get any type of damage on Killzew at this point. But now in burnout, he's with that last bit of meter.
Oh, can he get the comeback?
A lot more accessible and does get a DI. He doesn't have any meter to kill here, but it will be interesting to see how it flows from here.
Reset.
Oh.
Son of a. You.
No. No. Perfect.
Which is a rarity. Beautiful, perfect parry though from Tauntaun, man. You're not gonna get bullied.
You're gonna see a couple of instances from Crimea where he's gonna set up the tone in terms of pressure off the drivers and then hit you with random backdashes off the strength that he's waiting for that stand fears from Jamie. So you're gonna
Now this is like once again very educational for me. How did he get three drinks?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I don't blame Crimea for getting hit by that. I can't believe he already has 3 drinks, and not to mention he's got 4 hair down.
What a size of size. Stop the records.
This is it. This is it. There's no way Crimea can make a comeback here. This is just done. Like, let's get to the final, the next round, please. Okay. Like, please. This is just unbearable for me to watch. Okay. Oh wow, I got a new color, guys. All right. Like, look at this color. What is that? Like, look at this. This is the original. This is the new color. The fuck? The last 3 colors. Take a look at that. What is that? On the RGB slider, they took the color that they had previously and they reduced a little bit like the saturation. What the fuck? This is what Capcom calls content. Wow, I'm honestly shocked. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. It is bad. That's amazing. The way he challenged that, unbelievable. Oh my god, what? I can't believe what's going on. Oh, what? Oh my god, no!
You lose.
That was the worst game I've lost ever. What just happened? Oh my god, what just happened? What? Did he just seriously just die? No, no he didn't. There we go.
I never thought I'd be excited to see a Blanca mirror match, really.
They cooked with Blanca in this
Oh,
game.
Shigematsu's like, no, you don't have perfect up balls like I do. There he shows him how it's done.
He did on the Blanca ball to be very deep, so he caught the cross.
Oh, he was with it. It's like no
He
Blanca.
just keeps it up. It's unbelievable.
Yes. Don't do it,
Those
man.
up
You got
balls.
the drivers gonna get in there. There's the overhead representation here on the side of Meta RD. We are adding more layers to the offense. Drive impact. This is definitely enough. And he got cash. If he really wants to do
I
this.
don't think he can kill, can he?
Does he have this?
Okay, he's gonna set up shop right there. He waited for Shigematsu to get active defensively, but he ends up getting thrown. Oh my goodness, Meta, yeah, he wasn't above 3 bars, right? I love that OD Blanca.
Oh, he dropped it.
Too late.
Shinakuma. Let's see how hard he's gonna kick my ass. Because I forgot how difficult this one is. We're gonna play the fireball game against him. Of course he gets free double fireballs in the air. I should not be challenging with fireballs, right? Oh, we got a knockdown. Let's go. Oh, he's called the true Kuma. Do you see how fast this is? Wow, I can react to it, even though I'm almost full screen away. Oh my god, okay. I should not be playing the fireball game against this.
Game over.
Okay, that's bad. Okay. So, yeah, plus, right? Okay, we got the jump in. Gonna grab him here. Of course you can just jump out of it like that. Okay, again, okay, we're just gonna jump in until we win. He has full invincibility on that teleport. It's unbelievable. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. I'm completely stuck in the corner right now. I can't do anything. What do I even do? I swear to God, he's gonna time me out like that. Oh my god, did you just see the grab range? What am I even supposed to do there? He can't, like, I was locked in the corner. Oh man.
Don't always go in.
Absolutely not.
Oh, counter hand gave Shigematsu just enough time to try and react with a button, but not enough time for it to be successful. Wakes up with the OD Blanca ball yet again. Just trying to get some
Oh wow, what?
I like that he just respected the throw no matter.
No way! He's been perfect on those fan reads.
Oh wow.
That should be it.
Lord have mercy, this man Shigematsu.
Wow, he made another big comeback. This is gonna be extremely difficult to do. You can go for the full thing, by the way. Okay, that was 4. No! 7. I got 7 again. Ah, God. No! I swear to God, number 8 is faster than the rest. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I feel like the number 8 is faster than the rest. Oh! Oh my God, I got the full thing. And I told you guys, hit number 8 trolls you because it's actually way faster than the rest. Holy shit. This is difficult, Jesus. How long did that take me? That took me like, what, 2 hours to get once? What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. I really hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. So yeah, we're gonna be, well, playing some Street Fighter, obviously. Primarily with the question, how strong is Ryu, really? I'm gonna make a separate video on this. I mean, I've basically only played for like, what, an hour so far into the new phase, so I don't really have a great understanding yet of all of the changes. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're going to be figuring out. Early stream as well. By the way, like, this is a bit of an experiment for me. I'm trying to figure out if I can move my schedule a little bit forward. I mean, at the moment, because it's really hot, so if I can stream before it becomes really hot, that's actually way better. But more importantly, I feel like now that my son is going to school, after he comes back home, I want to spend a little bit more time with him. I want to be a little bit more involved when he's actually at home and have a little bit more family time as a result. So trying to move the schedule a little bit earlier. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Maybe I'll keep it this way, maybe not. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, good to see you. Let me see. Zen12, my man, good to see you. Rogar, G-Man, Disgustipated, what's up? We have Aritas unfollowing because I didn't win Street Fighter 6 World Warrior so far. I actually have good news, by the way. My health, I think, is getting better now. Like, I went to my dermatologist again, and we figured like a good compromise for my medication. And I think, fingers crossed, in the next couple of days, I'm gonna be much healthier. I've been struggling a lot the last couple of weeks, really months. And I think I finally have somewhat of a solution, or at least an intermediate solution until new medication becomes available, or it gets better on its own, who knows. But yeah, maybe I'll actually be able to win a World Warrior, you know? I feel like if I can figure out my health, if I can go to the gym again, if I can work out, if I can become healthy, I have a much better chance of actually working properly, getting enough time in, and then we'll win a World Warrior again, promised, okay? admit to being a deadbeat dad. Abdullah Khalid, good to see you too. No, it's not fantastic. I'm gonna have to drive 4 hours. What do you mean you have to drive 4 hours? Is it not a good time frame for you, Abdullah Khalid? Such dad, much chill time. It's really tough, by the way. Like, it's really difficult to have, like, keep everything together, you know? But yeah, we'll see how that's gonna go, you know? Be alert, what's up, my man? Smash TS. Haganino, what's up? Kein Abendessen mehr beim Jimmy gucken. Es kommt drauf an. Also, heute werde ich sowieso ein bisschen früher aufhören. Aber generell, ich peile so die Zeit. So, I'm aiming for like a 10 a.m. stream, or let's say 11 a.m. stream until like around 5 p.m. That's what I'm aiming for. But it really depends on a lot of stuff, you know?
How's it going, Jimmy and Dojo?
How's it going, Jimmy and Dojo? My man, thank you so much for the 3 months. Prime sub, really appreciate it. So, Kaz Wikowski, appreciate it, my man. So is Ryu really broken now, Jimmy? I mean, as I said, I haven't had much time to play. My first impression is Ryu himself actually didn't get changed very much. He received a couple of buffs, true. I mean, technically true, but nothing major was changed about him. He's basically the same. The real change that came is from the nerfs to the other characters. I think now that Mai and Ed, for example, have been nerfed significantly, it's actually much easier for Ryu as a result. So the changes to the other characters actually make Ryu a lot better. Ad was basically executed. I mean, Redis, you're right. I mean, no one is really broken. I mean, the good thing about Street Fighter 6 is the game is genuinely well balanced, and even prior to this season, it was well balanced. I mean, maybe it's actually less balanced now, who knows? But this game is well balanced. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's no real character that is broken in Street Fighter, like in Street Fighter 6. I agree with that. Always ready for that. It has a lot of plus frames, which is really... I think Blanca is quite interesting because Mena is so successful with him without others being successful with him. That being said, the last World Warrior for Japan had a Blanca mirror match, I think, for winners finals, or at least top 8 winners side. I find it unbelievable how consistent he is with that. Wow. He starts charging that. What's the right response against Yasmin? Ace been kind, what's up? Vox, how's it going? Do you think pros will play Yasmin on the tournament? I mean, this is the second match. This is the second time I've seen Yasmin in play, so a little bit too early for me to answer. Really, way too early for anyone to answer. Like, within the first couple of weeks, nobody really knows the competitive viability of any character. They're just, I mean, you can guess, but I'm not even confident to make it like any kind of guess. I've just not seen enough Yasmin play. Sweep, maybe sweep, yeah.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, cerebral. Yeah, that side switch was accidental, but at least it worked out for me. What? How did I miss that? What? I needed to do the Tatsu that goes far. Actually, do I even recover in time if I do that? I don't even know. I actually like some of the decisions that I'm making, but I'm executing poorly because of the low playtime. So let's fix that.
Ryu wins. Round 1. Fight.
Yo, Overlord, what's up?
Round 2. Fight.
Regular throw into projectile is fake. Okay, so how do you counter that? Actually, like I need to develop muscle memory just from the neutral game when she does that. Drive rush sweep. Okay. I'm missing a lot of knowledge at this point.
Ryu wins.
I've seen a lot of like Luke play in the statistics. Did Luke really get that much better for people to consider him that much? Like, what's up with like the massive increase in Luke play? Oh, Reza, good to see you. People are delusional. Okay, let's go, Diego.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't come back?
Round 2. Fight.
He will straight up hold back every time on Wake Up. So yeah, thanks for that, Overlord. I actually found the right moment to do the drive rush. Sugar Daddy, what's up? Good to see you on YouTube. You must know, how's it going? I haven't actually played 6 in 3 weeks. Been training for a mountain climb in South Africa. Highest peak in the country, 4 days hike. Yo! Definitely let me know when you do that. Sounds exciting. But yeah, I have not played for the last 3 weeks as well, so I know how it feels. Yo, Crown, good to see you. It's an experiment. I really couldn't get behind her.
Ryu wins.
This mean literally has 2 combo routes. I'll DM you a pick once I get back from the top, if I make it. Okay, sure. Let's go. Salma, have you been... Have people been playing... I've heard a lot of negative stuff about Tokon. Is that even how you say that? Tokon? Anyways, I think it's unavailable in a lot of countries or something like that. Can somebody brief me on what happened? I bought Yasmin and haven't had a chance to really use her. Seems funnish. I think I haven't even bought the Season 4 pass yet. I think I literally cannot play Yasmin yet. Yo. Did she actually get Oki off of that like that? Oh, you can just jab it? You have that much... He woke up backdash. It's really difficult to see the cross-up. I think technically it wasn't even a cross-up. No fear. I guess it makes sense, no fear. I mean, why would he cover a throw there, right? Oh boy.
Ryu wins. Round one. Fight.
Always ready. I got some messages to read. I will read in a second. I really have to learn what is actually punishable and what isn't. You really waited. Oh, not bad. Really patient play. not good. What do you mean by her fireball is fake? You can react to it with Ryu Rush and get a full punish. Like every single time she throws any of her shuriken options, you can just dash in. Basically, I'll try to get the muscle memory for that. Like the problem is, like, drive rushing on reaction is kind of slow. It's not that quick. So we'll see if that's gonna be possible long term. Let's see. I got messages to read. I can't bring myself to pay full price for any game lately. You must know. What do you mean? To be honest, I have not bought any new game or really anything lately. So I don't even know what the pricing is. Is it like? Is it more expensive nowadays, or just because the game quality or just the enjoyment of playing games has changed? For me personally, I rarely play video games nowadays, so it's kind of interesting. Tokon is 69 euro standard. Nice. That's actually insane. That's a big price tag right there. I mean, I assume... Wait, who's the developer again? Wasn't it Arxis? Did Arxis have the license to Marvel now? Nice, yeah, thank you. I assume, like, the license is quite expensive for the game, so probably when they did the calculation for how much they would have to sell the game, they decided, hey, we're buying an expensive IP right here, or licensing for an expensive IP, and we have a pretty niche audience they were trying to sell to. So the break-even point is probably, like, they probably decided, hey, we literally... They decided, hey, we cannot, we have to ask full price, or like a lot, for from a small group who are going to be buying this game. They basically gave up, I guess, on trying to go mainstream with a cheaper title and get the money in from more sales, right? Yo, Kokar, GG's. GG's. Still learning a lot of Yasmin. Like, I like, this is like, what, game number 3 or 4 that I had now with against the character. My man, Raul.
Hashtag justice for Naked, hashtag abolished heat tax, hashtag ed lives matter, hashtag save Thiegerman, hashtag blondsnary beautiful. A quote from Ending Walker after the latest Salt Mine League UK/Shire, I refuse to rep a character that they have no idea of how to balance. His nerfs were lazy.
I have to say, Raul, like, first of all, Raul, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it a lot. Those are not $1,000, Kaz. I wish it was $1,000 though. But in any case, I have a lot of thoughts on the changes. I genuinely feel the patch notes this time around were way different from any of the patch notes that we've seen before. It almost seems like a completely different team handled balancing. And it felt like the team who balanced the game this time around actually reads Twitter. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not sure yet. But I genuinely feel, especially in the comments about each character that I've read so far, is that Capcom, with the patch, they, for the first time, in my opinion, for the first time, is actually listening to community feedback. And I've said this while reading the patch notes. I said the problem for Street Fighter 6 has really not ever, or Street Fighter 6 has not been balancing. The balance has been somewhat good. Like, you can basically pick any character and be at least moderately successful in competitive play. And you really can't say that for for a lot of fighting games, you know? The game's balance is okay. It's just that people were tired of seeing the same characters. So I genuinely feel like this patch was addressing exactly that. And you could argue that it's a bit lazy. Like Flicker was absolutely annihilated from Ed. And I mean, that's a way to balance the character, right? But I think Ed is not playable as a result as well. So who knows? It's a bit early still, but I actually like the patch this time around. It's the first patch that actually didn't completely disappoint me, to be honest. They did a survey prior to the update. They did a couple of surveys before though. You can't say, oh, they actually asked for the feedback and that's what was based on that. They have done that prior, and I didn't really feel like the things that people were asking for were actually implemented. This time around, I do feel the patch will shake things up, you know? And I think that's really what people want. I think people just want to go into the next season not knowing who the top tier characters are going to be. And I think they did a good job accomplishing that. At least so far. I haven't read all of the characters yet. I haven't seen everything yet, but it seems genuinely like that's the direction we're going into season 4. And that's good. That's a good thing. This patch proves that Capcom is competent when it comes to balance, Jimmy. I disagree. I completely disagree with the point. If they were really incompetent with the balance, we would have been playing a terribly balanced game from the get-go. We haven't. Not a single version of Street Fighter 6 so far has been terribly balanced. It really hasn't. You could say that Mai was obviously broken, you know, when she was released. She was clearly broken. I think that's the biggest criticism that you can put out there. But that's basically it. What's the point of buffing weak characters if characters that are already above them also get meaningful buffs? How's that supposed to close the gap? I mean, Ed was completely annihilated. So what do you mean? Mai received significant nerfs. Mai's level 1 not being invincible is a huge nerf. Her medium punch getting meaningful nerfs is a huge nerf. So how do you get the weaker characters to be stronger? Well, I mean, there are several ways to do that, but like, can you really argue that the top tiers didn't get any meaningful nerfs? I think that's wrong. I was a bit shocked about Bison getting buffed, to be honest, but the direction of the patch in general is exactly community sentiment, is it not? Am I missing something? Ryu did not get nerfed. That's true, which is why Ryu is probably going to end up being one of the strongest characters. Sagat, actually, I haven't seen. I don't even actually know about Terry. Ken was buffed, but really not that much. As far as I can tell, his changes were minor. Akuma also got minor changes, but he's better. Like Akuma and Ken, they're better just by default because a lot of the stronger characters really got meaningful nerfs. You don't need to buff Ken necessarily for Ken to show up high on the tier list again. Like, that's something really important to understand. You don't have a character become top tier just by buffing that character. You can accomplish that by nerfing others. Alex is top 5. I haven't looked at that. Also, like, Rogar, you wanted me to answer some things, right? The price is surprisingly cheap, but I don't like the way of gaming that you just press a button to do the combos. Okay, what? I'm not sure what game. What you wanted me to look at some kind of thing, right? You got some messages to read, but I'm not sure if I get any of the messages that you wanted me to read. Also, by the way, when's the next Capcom? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, so it's not this week. I think some of the dates might actually be outdated as well now. But next week Sunday we're gonna be having Germany. Okay. So I still have a bit of time to prepare, which is good. I'm gonna prepare a link for next time as well. All dates are correct. Okay, good. Actually, I can prepare it now. It's probably, the links are always, Redis, you're like the only one, by the way, who does links correctly. I love that. Like, you actually have a system behind your links, and they're organized. It's much, much, much better than anyone else. So it's actually easy to implement because I can just guess the StarGG link page. yeah, Redis. I noticed that a long time ago, and it makes things a lot easier. So good stuff. Let me see.
Another quote of EU: "It's not even if he's, Ed, good or bad, they're just lazy. They clearly don't want him to be played this season whilst they figure out what to do with him. The only good changes were to Mai, Alex, Luke, Honda and Jeef. Sorry for the rant."
This is probably correct. Let me see. Raul. Thanks a lot. Another round. Really appreciate it. Another quote of Ending Walker. It's not even if he's good or bad. They're just lazy. They clearly don't want him to be played this season whilst they figure out what to do with him. The only good changes were two to my Alex, Luke, Honda, and Geef. Sorry for the rant. Honestly, I'm not even sure what to say to that. I think Ed genuinely, it's kind of received the biggest nerfs out of any character, and I genuinely believe the Ed changes were too much. At least on paper, from what I've seen, Ed is probably not a viable character as a result, because they kind of took away the thing that made him strong. Like, if you only have like one thing that you're really good at and that gets taken away, then that's it, you know? I mean, Ed has a couple of things, let's be clear. I mean, it's not that one-sided, but still, it's one of his major tools that just got removed entirely. But honestly, maybe that's the entire point. Maybe Capcom is like, okay, you guys want to see other characters? Good. And then they took their rifle and they shot Ed and Mai. But then they felt too bad about Mai, so they healed her. They can't have her bleed too much. Exactly, Crumb. Mai is still... I assume she's still good, but she definitely received major nerfs, okay? Let's be clear about that. Let me see. CPT Jur 4. That's probably correct, right? Yes, it is. You can sign up for Germany 4. There we go. I messed up the message a little bit, but you get it. You get the gist. I'm gonna fix the message a little bit. Momochi going with Jamie, Fudo with C Viper and DJ. Sahara is the #1 Ryu currently. This was from the latest preseason Street Fighter League. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. I mean, people switching from Ed to Jamie, honestly, isn't that like literally what Capcom was aiming for and what the community was asking for? I genuinely believe like it's impossible to put out a patch where everyone is happy. The characters that you're playing, if your character got weaker, you're gonna be complaining about the patch, okay? I think with Ed, it's genuinely disappointing as an Ed player to see the character, and I agree with Ending Walker. They just went the safe route to make him guaranteed a lot weaker. They just aimed at the tool that makes him so strong in neutral, and they removed it effectively. I couldn't time the. I mean, the idea was correct, you know? That's how you handle the scenario. I just mistimed it a little bit, you know? Super one frame kill. Yep. Totally what I tried to do. Is OD flicker the same like old normal flicker? Oh wait, OD flicker still pulls in? Yeah, Ingrid's theme always buffs the shit out of me for sure. We don't lose on this channel if Ingrid's theme is running, okay? That's a rule. The god is handsome. What's up? Hey, bro. Yes, Ryu's broken. Yeah, maybe.
Now, find a new rival.
How are you, Jimmy? Ryu deserves the buffs. Yeah? Well, we'll see. Big Joe, good to see you. And Joe the Great, what's up? It's 2 p.m. earliest stream ever. I might be moving the stream a lot earlier from now on. I haven't 100% decided yet, but... Lubala. Good stuff. I know Lubala. You got lucky there. I played this like an absolute idiot.
Dawson wins.
It's not even a real mix-up. You can literally just react to that shit. I play every day like this. You're saying I'm an idiot, Jimmy? I might be saying that. You decide, Wesky.
Dawson wins. Great match.
Okay, I accidentally hit rank match. Why does it have to load like that? I did a delayed light kick, by the way. He knew it was gonna be delayed. Kind of crazy.
Here comes a new challenger.
Why did early stream though? I'm trying to have more time in the afternoon with the kids. That's really the main thing. Oh, small hairy monkey, what's up? Was that a good Dawson or what just happened? He floated and I couldn't find the right answer to the float, so I died. It's just a guessing game effectively. But yeah, Ingrid's theme is running, so I win. Literally, I've never lost when Ingrid's theme is running, so don't worry, we'll win this one too. Smurf.
Luke. Round one. Fight.
You see, like, a lot of people are playing Luke, though. Even the Smurfs. Ugh. See, this is like the 5 millionth Smurf account of whoever player is playing here. What is your most hated character? You see him and get the pukes. I mean, I think there are a lot of characters you can easily hate in Street Fighter 6. I think Dalsum is kind of like, you play Dalsum and you lose to Dalsum because you couldn't find the right time to move in against the float, and you feel like an absolute idiot. I think JP is also one of those characters where if you don't get the right timing or read in, you feel like an idiot. Because the way you lose is quite ridiculous. You're just standing there mid-screen taking damage until you die. Stack, good to see you. Yeah, new streaming time. We'll see though how long this is going to be lasting. This is just an experiment for now. Direkt Werbung bekommen. The fuck? What? I didn't get level 3! I didn't get a level 3 there. Why do people smurf in 6? My conclusion is it's a human psychological effect at play that makes people create new accounts because it's not satisfying to be at 50% win rate. I think that's fundamentally it. I think that's the main reason. Because it's actually not like, look at this. Even this guy, probably a smurf. I don't think this guy, with Alex, actually with Alex it's hard to say. Genuinely hard to say with Alex. But it's unlikely, I mean, maybe it's just a Street Fighter 5 veteran who doesn't play a lot of Street Fighter 6, but this guy definitely doesn't just... Oh, look at this, look at this. It's just Alex, wow. Wait, it's just Alex. Look, look, look. This guy... Wait, let's check. Oh, it's early in the season. Maybe he hasn't played a lot. What does he normally get to? No, look at this. Wow, it's just Alex. This guy genuinely had a chance to beat me. No, that was not a Smurf, but this is a Smurf. This one was a Smurf. This is a Smurf, you know? And the reason why these accounts exist is I'm pretty sure it's because people don't like 50% win rate. And I think there's a psychological effect that makes people do something about that. And I think it has to be something like that. Nobody is immune to that, by the way. I think on average, players have more than 2 accounts. At least from the looks of it. And I know even competitive players make Smurf accounts all the time. Whether it's because they feel they don't want to, like, be stressed playing, whatever that means. I've heard so many different names for why people make a new account, and I think it all really boils down to I'm frustrated by the results that I'm getting effectively from beginner to competitive level play, and so you do something about that. In all the previous Street Fighter games, we didn't have this problem because people on average wouldn't, like, the matchmaking wasn't so good. So you would get players who were significantly worse than you a lot of the time, making it a lot easier to get beyond 60% win rates. And so I don't think we've had the necessity to make Smurfs before like that. Entrepreneur, what's up? First time early stream. Welcome back, brother. By the way, I'm the champion in Southern and Central Africa in 2XKO and qualified for Evo France to represent. Yo, really? Entrepreneur. Congratulations, dude. That's a huge accomplishment. Good stuff. Yassine is shit at sniping. Thanks for the follow and good to see you in chat. A Smurf doesn't spend 86 hours in World Tour. This is why I immediately was like, okay, this is a bit odd, you know? And I mean, I took it back right away. I was like, hey, wait a minute. It's an Alex player. It could be a normal player, you know? And fair enough. That one was a normal account. Jimmy, what's your top 5 games right now? Like, in what genre? Like, of all time best games, or like what kind of games? Maybe, by the way, maybe it's not even the matchmaking that is causing the Smurfs. Maybe, genuinely, the gameplay of Street Fighter 6 makes it so that people are genuinely just stressed out playing. I mean, let's be real. Street Fighter 6 is, by far, the most stressful Street Fighter game that you can play. Like, any mistake that you make in this game will cause you to lose to a player. Oh, you happen to not cover this drive impact right here? Well, you just died for it, you know? The game is very unforgiving, and huge swings can be done somewhat easily, you know? I mean, I guess it's like one of the biggest criticisms of the game, right?
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. What? What? I didn't want to do that. Jimmy's got DPs, must be a good day. Whoa! Wow, now that was a pickup.
Ryu wins.
Jimmy, were you on vacation? Yes, I had a vacation trip with my family. So yeah, I'm back now though. What are your thoughts on MK1, and would we possibly see some brutalities on stream? I mean, I have really fond memories on Mortal Kombat in general. I used to play it on the Super Nintendo as a kid, Mortal Kombat 2. So Mortal Kombat will always be something that I'm very fond of, and in general, I actually want to make, like with the new Mortal Kombat release, I always wanted to play it on the release day. But somehow, every single time, something prevented that so far. But in the future, we could see some Mortal Kombat action on this stream. I think like the main reason why I don't even consider Mortal Kombat as a competitive fighting game is mostly because I know the tournament scene does not really exist long term for any of the Mortal Kombat games. And it's more treated as a casual game, even if the game, like the gameplay itself, could be good, you know? And that's really the sad part about Mortal Kombat. The sad truth is, the marketing of the game makes it so that the focus for the buyers is always going to be, like, you want to see the fatalities, you know? You want to see the shock value, you want to see that kind of stuff when you're buying Mortal Kombat, or at least the average buyer, you know? So you go through the single player content, the story mode, you see the shocking scenes and everything, and then you drop the game. This is why the tournament scene is very, very weak compared to Street Fighter and Tekken, even though the sales of Mortal Kombat games are always good. No, Yassine, I agree. I genuinely think that the gameplay, I mean, I'm not an expert on like modern Mortal Kombat, but I'm sure the gameplay is not a problem. But the more time you put into a fighting game, the more rewarding it becomes. And if I know that the player base is basically not going to be existent after a short time, it's hard to justify putting a lot of time into it, you know? I got Diamond 2 on Modern Akuma. Writer's original content. Good to see you. Congrats. Keep it up. Continuing the grind on Friday or Saturday. Even though I'm Modern, I can fight Diamond players. Keep it up, my man. Keep it up. Have you seen Tokon yet? I have seen a bit of gameplay, but not really a lot. Wow, what? How did I whiff that? Oh. Pick up back throw. You know, like, some of these players are genuinely insane. I mean, I didn't kill him for some reason, but hey, we're still... Oh, he thought he was dead. Dude, you're not dead until you see the KO. Now, Thanos, I don't really think it's because they move on to the next game too early. I think it's the opposite. The way companies handle their games is always a reflection of the market and the market conditions, you know, and how you set up your game. I mean, I guess you could say it's because of how the game was set up. The game Mortal Kombat from the get-go has always been about, hey, look at this brutal game, you know, look at these fatalities, you know, that has been 99% of the marketing for the game, okay, from the get-go. So NRS games have, or like Mortal Kombat, you know, has suffered from this exact problem. How do you turn someone who was just interested in the shock value of the fatalities, how do you turn a player like that into a competitive player who's going to be engaged with the game and the community for many years? And the answer is, it's really, really tough to do that. That's the answer. And so what they figured out is, hey, all we got to do is get a new Mortal Kombat game every couple of years, focus on the story mode. I mean, obviously you need to have the gameplay be at least decent, right? But that's the focus. And the focus is that because the audience is like that. The audience who play Mortal Kombat, they're not even interested in hey, this game has to hook me for 7 years plus, you know? That's the problem. And once again, I really want to emphasize, it's not about, like, the games aren't shit gameplay wise. I'm not saying that. In fact, I don't even know how good the games are. All I know is that competitively, there's just not a focus there. So as a competitive player, or a player who's looking to, well, play fighting games seriously and try to like be a part of a community that sustains itself in some capacity, Mortal Kombat is just not the best choice. That's the problem. Who do you think about, what do you think about Smurfs? Are they afraid of challenging you on their main account? No. As I said, I think it's just that they wanna get their win rate. They want to be satisfied, and they don't get to be satisfied Good stuff. They don't get to... Alright, you're gonna... Oh, you didn't cover the EP? Are you insane? Oh boy. Wow, what a way to side switch. I don't get the idea of smurfing in this game when you have the battle hub where you can find a big range of player skill, one you can easily satisfy your ego. Yeah, but it's not the same if you run a train on just beginners. You need to do that in rank. Do a what? Not in a sexual way, unless it's mine.
Round 2.
What a weird mistake to make. Oh! I really got that. I messed up the perfect parry on the jab, but still got it on the whatever the slash thing is. Question stream going nuts. What do you think of Avatar Legends? Haven't really tried it out or seen much from it. Planning to compete in Avatar and maybe Tokon if I get a sponsorship for it. It is pretty expensive in South Africa where I'm at. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't seen the game much, so can't really comment on that. What do you think of the current Diamond players? What about them? Like, what do you want me to say about them? In what? Watching high-level Tokon is insane. I mean, you could say the same thing for Marvel vs. Capcom. People love that stuff. Mostly aggressive against me, poor drive management. I mean, Diamond is like the first rank where there's a hint of a strategy sometimes involved, okay? I think like that's the best thing that I can say about Diamond players. That it's basically the start of where you go from literally button mashing to, hey, let me do something in reaction to my opponent's gameplay. But as I said, it's just the start, and it's executed really poorly in Diamond rank. Sometimes, but you have a vast, like, you have a lot of different styles, you know? Good stuff. Dub Sound, what's up? Let's go for Marisa. Very, very good. Damn, 3 stars. Oh man, why is 3 stars so good at the fucking game? I should have known. That was a windy moment. That was a windy moment for sure. Why have you the American accent about playing the servers of the Europeans? I'm a fake American, you know? How do you know I play on the European servers? I mean, there's no European servers. The game is peer-to-peer. What? What? What is happening? How did I dash there? Yeah, but the servers aren't there for you to play against players. The battle hub, yeah, it requires a server to connect people to. But if you just go ranked, the only server that is required for that is the matchmaking. And you don't see where the matchmaking server is from. And in fact, if you're in Europe, the matchmaking server can be in the US with no problem. Wait, he can level 2 after that? Wow, I genuinely didn't know that.
Alex wins.
Wait, is that new? Legit, I've never seen this.
Great match.
He's always had that. I mean, there you go. Like, now that Alex is probably top tier, people actually pick him, right? So once again, like, Cybercore, like, how do you even know I'm playing from the European servers? How do you even know that? Like, where do you see this here? But yeah, like, I mean, to answer your question though, I'm just based in Germany. I was born and raised in Germany. I'm German, but I happen to not speak with a thick German accent. And that's because I've been doing the streaming thing for a long time. What do you think of Street Fighter 6 adding new characters other than the original characters? What do you mean? Every Street Fighter game added new characters, so how is this a Street Fighter 6 specific thing? Wie, the Germans are coming.
Here comes a new challenger.
You play Street in afternoon and it's bright outside, definitely European. I mean, fair enough. Oh, there we go. Easy match. And I got Ingrid's theme. What are you gonna do, flicker? Oh, man. Jamal, what's up? Why you on YouTube now? It's kind of silly. Genuinely, I feel silly playing this matchup now. There's nothing I have to worry about anymore. Like, look, this guy is supposedly a competent, like, 1800 MR already. Competent player. Why is it so easy? That's fine.
wins.
Ryu has not changed, okay? It's just that Ed got weaker. And good to see you, by the way, Asbel. Has anyone told you that you look like the dude from Physical Asia? Turkey oil wrestler? I look like Hakan? I didn't know. I love Hakan. So I'll take that as a compliment. But no, what is Physical Asia? They changed Ryu, bro. Barely. Like, what did they change for Ryu that you just saw in my gameplay that made a difference in this specific match? Like, what exactly do you see here that I wasn't able to do before? The only change that you just witnessed was the mid-screen dynamic changed because flicker doesn't exist anymore. That's the only thing that you saw. Solar plexus can only be a strike throw mix-up if you do it point blank. So that is only applicable if you use solar plexus as a wake-up option on the opponent's knockdown. I have not done that a single time, so no, like... But yeah, I mean, sure, that's a buff for Ryu. I see that, but it didn't come up in this match. I love how we're going another season where people are like just completely complaining about Ryu, and honestly this time around is probably the worst offender, and I agree with that. Ryu probably has the potential to be one of the best characters for season 4. He's top 1 without a doubt. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if he was the strongest. But let's be clear. Ryu might be the best character in the game, not because of the buffs. That's ridiculous. His buffs barely do anything. The only reason why he's possibly the best now is because the others got nerfed. That's why he might be the best. Does anyone really think the solar plexus change? Like, I'd rather take the solar plexus that Ryu had before he became a good character, supposedly. Because that version of solar plexus was truly good. Yo, I should have realized that was happening. He's so scared to do something about my moves. I made a huge mistake there. That's okay. It's gonna command grab here. Saw it coming a minute early. Manfred Bratwurst. Welcome. Willkommen. fireball combo!
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Okay, bro. I'm genuinely doing nonsense at this point. Better not underestimate him. Really? Might actually survive. So I should not have burned myself out. This is actually dangerous now.
Ryu wins.
Oh, yeah, he got extra life. Oh, okay. I was like, during the con, I was like, wow, I'm really off by a lot here. He always had, so they didn't change anything about him then? Oh, Geef got a damage buff. The problem with Ryu is how safe he is. The risk reward, it's too much in favor of the reward. I genuinely believe that people are only complaining about Ryu specifically because of how silly, or the way he gets his damage is quite silly. And because he's like, he doesn't have great mid-screen options, but if you get like a read with Ryu correct, you can deal like 60% damage with this simple combo with him. I think that's infuriating to a lot of players, like the simplicity with how Ryu gets his damage. But that's exactly that. I mean, that's exactly his design. I mean, Capcom specifically wants Ryu to be a damage monster who lacks strong mid-screen tools. Both Ken and Akuma have much stronger mid-screen tools. Akuma, compared to Ken, gets a lot of aerial tools on top of that. So basically the design philosophy to separate these three characters has always been Ryu is the simple character, but if you land any hit with Ryu, it does a lot of damage. Ken gets more variety in his mid-screen options, and also corner carry. Ken does a better job at that. But his damage is a little bit more limited compared to Ryu. And Akuma, well, you know how Akuma works, right? It's kind of simple to trick the opponent into bad defense because Demon Flip and all his options are difficult to cover, right? But his downside, well, he has low HP, so he dies quickly. And like, I do wonder, like, how do you balance this correctly? Because Ryu, when he came out, was on the weaker side. And for a while, Ken and Akuma were much better than Ryu. And now, it's actually kind of funny. When did people start complaining about Ryu specifically? They started complaining about Ryu when he was statistically in the CPT results approximately on par or slightly worse than Ken and Akuma. Okay? So if Ryu is used in the CPT less and less successfully than Ryu and Akuma, but let's say on a similar level, people already recognize Ryu being problematic. Without talking about Ken, like we had 2 or 3 like 3 consecutive CPT seasons where Ken and Cammy were the 2 most popular characters. At least at Capcom Cup, I think at Capcom Cup, 3 years in a row they were like the most popular choices, at least, or 2 years maybe. We never had discussions about Ken or Cammy. Never. Why not? Like, why? From my perspective, at the very least, people tend to react a lot more harshly when Ryu gets good at the game. You know, when he becomes a competitively viable character, people heavily complain about that. And I genuinely, I wonder why.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ken was only good because people were bad at the game. I mean, you could, okay.
Round 1. Fight.
I cannot. Wow.
Round 2. Fight.
That's fine. The light DP that he does is really, really wild, and I wonder what he does there. Is that like some kind of like weird option select?
Akuma wins. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, really? No. I cannot prevent that. There we go.
Capcom identity, Ed Flicker, Capcom remove, and what else? Ed Shinjin, Capcom 30% tax, Ryu walks in, Capcom Ryu my son, Ryu I need more damage daddy, Capcom done, Ed so I get nothing huh? Capcom here is a fireball buff so that you can play like Ryu. Ed underscore.
Bro, thanks a lot for another round of 1,000. What is it again? I keep forgetting. I really appreciate it. It's not bits. Well. Oh, really? He's spending level 2. Rupees. There we go. I keep forgetting you live in Hyrule. There we go. Okay, let me see though. Capcom identity at flicker.capcom removed, and what else? Ed Shin Dream. Capcom 30% tax. Ryu walks in. Capcom Ryu my son. Ryu I need more damage daddy. Capcom done. Ed so I get nothing, huh? Capcom here is a fireball buff so that you can play like Ryu. Is that ChatGPT or did you come up with that conversation? But man, Prez, this costume looks really stupid. I don't like this color at all. It's not good. How long will I be streaming? Like maybe another hour? Not that long today. Yo, Takeshi-san, ohayo gozaimasu. What's up? Good to see you, my man. Indian rupees? Nah. He's from Hyrule. Jimmy-san wa itsumo kakkoi desu. Kakkoi ze. Yeah, I'm trying to, but not always. Not always that cool. Really? I thought on this channel I could be playing Ryu without getting judged. I thought I had earned... No! Man, I really didn't want to win this one. Jesus.
Ryu wins. Round 1.
Edom and Brian informed us about the Ryu down players in this game. You guys are at the top of the down players tier list. You guys pretend he's weak when he hits like silver that and is the most simplistic char.
My man, Raul. Ida and Brian F warned us about the Ryu down players in this game. I'll read the full message in a second. Oh boy, okay, got him. That felt like a loss. You guys are at the top of the down players tier list. I mentioned it's possible Ryu might be the best character in the game. How am I downplaying by saying that?
comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight.
Yo!
Round two. Fight.
Marisa's bot, I mean Marisa. I mean, Yasmin's buttons seem pretty good. Her butt is really good too. I don't know. You don't really see her butt much. I don't think she can compete with Mai. How old is she even? Wow. She's in high school, bro. That's a pretty big range. He's 16, 17. I mean, Ingrid is like, what, a couple of thousand years old, right? So never judge a character by the looks. Okay, like seriously, what the fuck? When do I do anything? Really? He went defensive. This guy's definitely beating my ass, yeah. Where did I go wrong though? Maybe let this a little bit play out differently.
Another fight is coming your way.
Soundboy. He was cheating. Did he do something? Do something about what? I'm just gonna throw plasma until I win. Oh, okay, that was brutal. Okay. Getting to master is basically finishing a long ass tutorial. That's actually a really good way to put it. DDT. Is that buff against the fireball new? Like, can it go through fireballs there? Oh. Wow, that was good. Soundest of all the boys. That really hurt. Ah! I try to be so careful. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Okay. He got that one. Yeah, okay. He got that one. For a short moment there, I had hope. Okay, DDT. What? It just flat out beat my back fierce. I should have known. Winning moment right there. Good stuff. Ban Senko. What is Senko saying?
Now.
Yeah, Wendy. Jimmy, I have a question. As a Ken main, what is the move I can abuse as Donkey Kick or Back Kick? Dragon Lash? Nero, okay. I mean, he's a doctor. So he must be really smart. Maybe it's a colleague of Bolt Strike? Oh my god. Wanderer, yep, early session today. That was terrible for me. Really? Is this the right moment to spend level 3 here? Maybe. You can rebuild it, I guess. Oh, I missed it.
Ryu wins.
I feel like at the moment I have a lot of patience, but maybe a little bit too much patience against some players. Oh, that was actually good spacing from him. Okay, now this was the silliest way to drop a guaranteed victory from on my side to him dropping a guaranteed victory, you know? When you're trapped in the corner and get knocked down, what does backdash and wake up avoid? Well, throw. If the opponent tries to do a throw and you do a backdash, you could get a punish counter if you jab afterwards. Unless the opponent did a perfectly timed meaty throw, in which case a backdash into a jab will not guaranteed punish. But most of the time it does punish. Wait, he didn't have level 3? Oh, you mean if he had spent level 3, he wouldn't have won the last round?
Comes a new challenger. Round 1.
That was the second round, he's saving for the third. I don't think he was saving for a third. Do you really think he was saving for a third? Way too risky. You see, like this. Okay. Cam.
Round 2. Fight.
No, I will never get away with that. I definitely deserved a loss here. The ground game was very strong.
Ken wins.
You lost 30 matches in a row? How? I find it unbelievable the way he's making these comebacks. Crazy. Just by hard kicking at the right range. Okay, so you expected that? Cam's really, really good.
Ryu wins. Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god, what a perfect parry. YOLO it? Guess right, you win. Yeah, I guess right.
Ryu wins.
You successfully flipped that coin, you know? You need luck in fighting games. Yeah, but I think this is where, like, it's very important to understand. There are moments where luck decides the outcome, but just because of that does not mean that the game is based on luck. It's very important to understand that. What am I doing? Maybe the Tatsu was good enough. I was not sure, so I'd rather do that. Actually, I dislike the labels that are being thrown around. I don't think it's fair to say that the game is just based on luck, reaction, and knowledge of frames. It boils it down to concepts that I don't think are mainly the thing that matter. On high level, the way you're winning against an opponent is because you're predicting correctly what they're doing. Okay, that's like the most important factor, I think, in how to play. If I know my opponent's gonna be walking back, I can walk up and do a crouching medium kick, you know? If I know my opponent has a tendency to do a DP on wake up, I will know when to be a little bit more defensive in my approaches. So understanding your opponent is one of the fundamental things that you need to do in order to win. I mean, high-level players don't even need to understand the opponent very well if the other player isn't very strong. Okay, I'm alive, but chip is a real problem here. Yeah. Yo, Janai, what's up? Good to see you, my man. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Hope you're fine too, my man. I got some new meds for my skin as well, so I think I'm finally getting back control of my skin condition, which I'm very happy about. And yeah, and the vacation was very good with the family as well, so I'm glad to be back though.
two, fight.
Wow. I tried to be patient and not press a button, and he actually caught me while I was trying to jump. Good stuff, 3 stars. Good set, good set.
Alex wins.
Yeah, so yeah, Janai, I really hope you're doing great too. Hope you had a good time while I was away. My mother bought like 3 kilograms of cereal on sale yesterday. I'm eating the cereal, but I don't get why people like it so much. Isn't like cereal getting, like, what kind of cereal we're talking? As far as I know, like cereal demand dramatically went down from the time when I was a kid to now, like the last 20 years or 30 years. I think the demand has declined significantly as far as I know. Kellogg's, yeah. I think demand has declined. Yo, Kezman, what's up? It's been a while. I'd agree with that, which is crazy because I've never thought about that. You'd agree with what? What did I say? The cereal stuff. I think I heard somewhere at some point that demand is significantly down. And to be honest, cereal for the most part, like the Kellogg's and all the other brands, you know, around that, it's pretty trashed here. But maybe it's because it's too expensive now. Like, yeah, he tried Flicker, guys. Ooh. You think people caught on with how much sugar there is there? I don't think that's the main reason. Okay. Why am I even trying to throw a fireball? Like, let's be real, why am I doing that? I genuinely don't think people have somehow become smarter about their usage. I think people's tendencies have always been bad around health, so I think just cereal becoming more expensive, or I think it is more expensive nowadays, right? I think it's more likely to contribute to people not buying this. No jump. All right. Let's not die here. You will just do it, okay? Really? No jump anymore? What happened to his habits? He successfully used the flicker. Honestly, I'm okay with this. Take it. If I lose the round, whatever, but I still have a good chance. One hit is all I need. I didn't need to spend all that bar. Give me my points back. I thought for a second I might have survived this just because it doesn't do any damage. Oh! No! No! Why? Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. I think I'll take that as a lesson, you know. I think I'll also end it here. That's what vacations do to you, Jimmy. I guess so. Gotta get back into the game, you know. We got like 100 points today. I'm okay with that, you know. So tomorrow we'll gain some more points and, well, have not stuff like that happen. As I said, like, I'm trying to like possibly do an earlier stream, so tomorrow might be even earlier than this. Okay, I want to be able to stop at around, we'll see, maybe like 10 a.m. until like 5 p.m. something like that. That would that's actually 10 or 11 a.m. my time. That would give me a 6 to 7 hour stream. I'm trying to get that. Time is really bad for me. Janai, you know how it is, you know, I'm never gonna be on time always. So from time to time, you know, like the stream should last to around 5 p.m. normally. Maybe this week a little bit different just because it's gonna be so hot in Germany. I might do it earlier and stop early as well, but we'll see. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for today, and thank you so much for all the support. Raul, obviously, with all the support. Oh, I never answered that, by the way. Let me see. Idom and Brian F warned us about the Ryu down players. No, I think I did. You guys pretend he's weak when he hits like Silverback and is the most simplistic character. Just because the character is simple does not mean though that the character is good. Okay? I kind of think like it's really important to understand that. So yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream here. And just take a look at Marisa, you know, she's pretty simple. And she does a lot of damage, but she's not good, or she's not considered good. Ja, erstmal, es ist ziemlich viel schief gelaufen, ne? Also viele Pläne, die ich für Street Fighter hatte und den Stream, konnte ich einfach nie realisieren. Ich versuch's aber diesmal hinzukriegen, ne? Aber mal sehen. Kommt auf vieles an, ne? Auch auf die Zuschauer, ne? Also wenn ich sehe, dass einfach die meisten nicht da sind, ne, dann macht es ja auch keinen Sinn, ne? I did not actually look at the EWC top 8. Today was a bit of a short stream and a test stream for the earlier time slot. Tomorrow might actually be a good day to try to do the EWC, okay? So if you want to see EWC action and analysis on my channel, tune in tomorrow. I think we'll be doing that tomorrow. In the meantime, I really hope you'll be enjoying Broski's stream, yeah, I really hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks a lot for the support, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.